Yes, everyone who is there, good evening to you, and I hope you are very fine. If there is someone with me this time, please, I want to say welcome to this episode tonight. Everyone there, I want to welcome you to tonight, the episode of today. That I want to welcome you wherever you are, globally. I know people are watching me from Somalia. People are watching me from Asia. People are watching me from the continent of America. People are watching me from all over the world because YouTube goes everywhere, because people, they love me, because people learn a lot from this channel. Today, I want to first thank everyone, and above all, I want to thank the people who are always there for this channel. I want to thank people who subscribe to this channel. There are people who have invited their friends to join this channel to make sure that this channel is growing. And I must thank and appreciate everyone. There are people who always inbox me, talk to me in different ways, how we can make this group grow. And I'm doing my best that I emphasize and make your requests happen in order to make all your dreams, to make all your requests, to make all your expectations fulfilled. And I promise you that I will always do my best to make sure that you achieve what you really want to achieve in life. Today, I'm going to talk to you something which is very important. I'm very sorry I didn't advertise more for today's topic because I happen to have been so busy. So I will request you who is watching me now that you share the link with your friends. You share the link of this video to your friends to come, and we learn and we share about the tips of reading skills. The tips of reading skills. I'm sorry for those who are joining me for the first time and maybe you don't know English. Mina Fingliska. I will apologize to you. Nasra, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Nasra, for joining me this night. And I want to say thank you for joining me. But I'm requesting everyone, share the link with your friends. Please share the link in your WhatsApp status. Share the link of this live. Share just on your WhatsApp. Just show on your WhatsApp. And let people join me and we continue to learn together. Yes, I see Ibrahim, you say good night. I talked about this before. Now when we are greeting, we say good evening teacher. Yes, when you say good night, we say good night when you're going to sleep. Yes, when I finish this live, I will say good night to everyone because we are going to sleep. Those who are going to sleep. Munila, you say hello teacher. Yes, hello Munila, how are you? I'm very fine, alhamdulillah. Yes, Mr. Ainashe. I am here because of you. Tonight I'm here because of Mr. Ainashe. Ainashe met me and told me, guy, we need to have questions live. And I said, okay, inshallah, I'll make sure that I'll be live. So thank you, Mr. Ainashe. And I'm seeing the number is growing, mashallah. That's very good. Yes, Habdakin. Oh, it's a long time. Hello, teacher. I am late, sorry. No, you are not late. I'm just starting. Even I've not started the topic of today. I'm still on introduction. You are still on time. Yes, this one is called the Shilhan Ari. This name I think I've seen somewhere in my class. Shilhan. Ah, this should be Shilhan the Proma part time in Abdulkini's class. Am I right? If you're the one, then I'm happy to see you. Where is Umhani? I think this should be the person. If you're right, please say, teacher, you are right. Yes, I see I'm having Abdshakul official. Oh, wow, wow. Abdshakul, I always have you sometimes. I always have you. Yes. So, my people, I'm very glad to see you all here. I'm very glad to see you back. Yeah, you're right. Yes, thank you, Shilhan. I'm happy. So, there is this problem that I want to talk about, and I hope after this night you'll get out of this problem. That's about the problem of reading. One day I talked about it, but it was very brief. But today I want to give you at least 6 tips on how you can overcome this challenge of reading skills. But I want to read the messages before I start. Yes, Abdul Hakim, you say yes, you are right. We are same class, Sharhan and me. As you call me teacher. Yes, the teacher. I know the teacher. I'm requesting you share the link with your friends. Share the link with your classmates. Let them come and learn this, because this episode of today, this live of today, is good for everyone who happen to be learning English wherever you are. Wherever you want to develop the skill of reading, even if you are learning medicine, even if you are learning what, I'm requesting you, come and join me. Yes, Mukuta Umal. How are you, my friend? How are you, my brother? I'm happy to see you. Now, the skill of reading becomes to be a problem and a disease to Africans. Africa, including me, I'm an African as you are. Though in my classes I normally joke with my students that I'm not Africa, but I'm Africa, a typical one, a real Africa. We need to understand this. Africa, we are behind. We are what we are because there is what we call ignorance. Ignorance means lack of knowledge. Africa, we are what we are because we lack knowledge. And without knowledge, there is no way you can develop. There is knowledge we can get in our day-to-day life. There is knowledge we can get from experience. There is knowledge we can get from friends. And there is knowledge we get from school, whereas we get knowledge from books. So it means if you don't read, your knowledge will be less. Not everything can be told to you, no. But when you go into books, when you read books, you can get knowledge. Before I start my today's lesson, I will give you one example. I'm very sorry I didn't come with my phone. But phone, we have 2 types of phones. We have smartphone, Samsung, iPhone, Techno, there is smartphone. We have very smartphones. And we have what we call Nyeri. Somebody call it Nyeri, the small one. There is a difference between smartphone and the difference from Nyeri, the Techno one. The difference is, with the smartphone, you can solve every problem that you want to solve, which is about technology. And with Nyeri, you cannot solve any technical problem apart from calling. If in your smartphone, you don't have any application that teaches you something new every day, you have a problem. That's not a smartphone. You are not using a smartphone, my friend. You are using it like a smartphone, but using it as nyeri. Now, how many books do you have in your phone? Books have been made simplified. You can read anything that you want to read about just using your phone. But because there is ignorance that knowledge is not in words, but knowledge is in books, because you don't know that, that's why you don't read. And now I will give you tips how you can develop your reading skills. Simple. Tip number 1, set reading goals. I repeat, set reading goals. Last time I was talking about goals and success. If you are new on just watching me for the first time, you can go on this channel, you look for how can you achieve goals and the difference between goals and success. I talked about it in all of my clips here. There is nothing you can achieve in life without having goals of it. So, what do you want to achieve that is hidden in reading? That is knowledge. That is knowledge. So in this case, I mean that if you want to achieve your reading skills, I want to talk about this in few minutes, and then you understand this, and we shall call it a day. You must set goals for reading. Say, I want to read this chapter today. I want to read this book within 1 week. I want to finish this book within 1 month. Have a goal, because the more you're going to read, this is the more you're going to get knowledge, and the less you read, the less you'll know. People who speak to you and you see they are speaking sense, 98% of them, they read. 98% of them, they read. 2%, they listen what knowledgeable people talk to them. Where are you? How many people do you listen who are professional, who have the skills, who has knowledge more than you have? How many are they? You know? 2, set aside time to read. By the way, success comes from suffering. You cannot get success in an easy way. If you set a goal that this time is for my reading, you must switch off your phone. You must switch off your computer if you're going to use it for reading, and focus on reading. If you don't do this, you will never read. It is very important that you set goal, you set time for reading. That from 9 at night up to 8, I'll be reading. So people who need me, please, this time I'm not available. Either early in the morning when I wake up after prayers, I will not go back to bed to sleep, but I will set a time for reading. Have time for reading. If you have time to read, be honest to that. Fulfill that. Start slowly by slowly. Don't put more pressure. Start with 10 minutes. Start with 20. Go 20 minutes. Go slowly by slowly, increasing on your reading time. It will help you achieve your goal. There is no way you can achieve a goal without this tip number 3, which is called determination. Determination leads to success because it is by determination When you are determined, it means you can do whatever you want to do because you are determined. Determination means to say, I must do this, leaving other factors constant. I am one of the people who don't watch movies, but I watch Arsenal. I love Arsenal too much, excessively. Like, even if Arsenal is playing midnight, I can't sleep. So what do? When you have a football match for a club that you love or a movie that you love, you always do everything on time. Most regards when they want to watch Musesere. If she knows Musesere starts at 9 or at 8, by 7:30 she will have finished everything. That's what we call determination. Determination means to do something with all your heartedly. You must have determination to read. That even if someone is calling you, say, please stop the call, it's time for me to read. Even if something is disturbing you, say, please, it's time for me to read. That means you are determined. I beg you to have determination about reading, because if you have a goal that reading is my target, I want to read and get knowledge, inshallah, you read and you get knowledge as you wish. What have you ever achieved without determination? If I would ask you, I'm sure there is nothing. There is no success in this world that you can achieve without determination, without suffering. So I have finished so far 3 tips. Tip number 1, I said, set reading goals. Set reading goals. I talked about set aside time to read. And I said, be determined about reading. Determine the purpose why you are reading. I want to read some of the messages of those who are just talked to me. I think, yes, Mukhtar, you said, thank you, teacher, for encouraging us. I'm doing my best, and I promise I'll always encourage you guys, because this is the reason why I'm here, and that's why I'm your friend. I love and I wish to see you develop yourself. I wish to see you learn. I wish to see you change your mentality. I wish to see you be people who are much better than you have been in your life. This channel is here to change your life. This channel is here to open your eyes. This channel is to help you get what you feel like your soul should get. Any question that you have, please write me here. I will answer you. Any question you feel like is worth me to answer you, please ask me. I will help you and I will answer it for you. Don't worry. Yes, someone called Queen Rune. I think this is a person I know very well, because I will not say much. You say ina yare means Nico. So I think this one, Jama, will help me to translate for me. Or otherwise, I'll answer this inshallah when I grow up. Yes, Mr. Jama, how are you? I'm very fine, mashallah. I'm very fine, alhamdulillah. I'm very happy to see you, my friend, being with me tonight. Yes, Nasila Kasim, you say, thank you, Mr. Andeo. Thank you for following me, Nasira. I was with you from the beginning until now. I'm still with you. That means you are loving what I'm doing and you're loving what I'm saying. And really what I'm saying is true. I request you, please, share this link with your friends. Let your friends subscribe to this channel. The channel is growing, guys. I'm telling you, the channel is growing. We are not bad. We are not bad. And I'm reaching this success because of you. Because of you. I'm requesting you, if you never share this to any of your friends, please do it. Share the link to your friends. Share the link to your classmates. Share the link to your brothers and sisters. Let them understand. If they don't know English, you can translate for them, because as you're translating to them, you are learning. And I think that my English is not all that difficult. I think I make it much simpler for you to understand, and you enhance your understanding. Yes. Let me go to point number 4. Point number 4 should be preview the text. When you read, after reading, you must preview your text. Like, I have read ABC. How is it? Preview, like read again, read again. The more you read again, the more you get the knowledge. The more you understand what you're reading. You know, sometimes when you read one time, it's very hard for you to understand what you're reading. It's very hard. It's very, very hard to understand. But when you repeat and repeat, it gives you ability, it gives you energy to understand easily. This clip, some of you may not understand as I'm speaking now. You can repeat watching it more time, another time, another time. The more you watch, the more you are going to understand. The more you always come for my lives and you listen to me while I'm talking, the more you are going to achieve your dreams. You know? So, I am begging everyone here that please have a goal. On top of that, I am saying be determined and preview what you have read. Preview what you are reading. It will help you achieve everything that you want. Tip number 5. It's very important that when you read something, you take notes. Yes, because when you're reading, there are points that you are learning from there. Take note, write them down. When you write them down, it will help you next time when you talk to people to remember. I'm using the word to remember what you read before. Because if you have a small notebook or a big notebook, and when you take note, you write what you have read, it will be much easier for you because you have simplified. You've made a summary of what you are trying to read. Then it will help you to understand what you read maybe yesterday or the other day. So please make sure that you take notes. Take notes, and these notes, read them. After reading them, it will bring you to point number 6, which I'm going to tell you soon, and very soon. I'm very happy for your comments. I'm very happy for your messages because they make me feel so proud. Literally, I like reading comics. The word comics means funny books. My friend, I'm forgetting your name, Abdi. I remember your diploma evening Z, Faris Nike. If I'm right, you'll tell me. Diploma evening Z semester 2, those who just finished the exams. I think I may be right. You must be the one. He loves reading comic books. When we say comic, we mean funny. So, this point I want to also talk about it before I go to point number 6, the last one. If you want to enjoy reading, to learn the reading culture, it's much better that you start reading what you like. If you like about sports, read about sports. If you love about comedy, read about comedy. If you love medicine, some of you love medicine things. I don't like, but some people, they like it. Read about chemistry, read about physics, read about, read what you like. It will help you improve the skill, of reading. Yes. I have to sleep usually. I sleep at 8. I stayed awake because I was watching a movie, Turning Red. So don't get used to it. I thought you have been busy reading. Oh my God. So this guy is a love of he loves reading, and he normally sleeps at 8. When you sleep at 8, what time do you wake up? I think 8 is time for women and children to sleep. I don't know if I'm right. I think women and children are the ones who sleep at 8. I don't know what you think. Nasra Kasim says, when I want to read books for a lesson, I feel boring, so I can't read, but I like listening and writing. I don't like reading. This is mentality. You told your mind that. That's what you told yourself. This is what you told yourself. When you tell yourself that reading I don't like, reading is boring, what, you will feel boring every time. Sure, I'm telling the truth. You know? Reading, I have said, read what you like. When you read what you like, you never feel boring. Then you continue, you'll find developing the new culture. You know? When you are reading text messages from your boyfriend or from your friends, do you feel bored? When you are chatting on phone, remember when you are chatting, someone send you a message, you read, then you reply. Message, you read, you reply. Because you are interested, you cannot feel boring. But these lessons, because the mind says, reading, oof, you will feel boring, and that's the problem starts from the mind. You know? Yes. Aina, she asked me, how long time should I read? This one matters with how your interest is. You know? This matters because you can read the whole day. You can read 30 minutes. You can read 1 hour. It matters with how interested are you in reading. Me, let me give you an example. If I have my cup of milk, like a thermos with milk, and a bottle of water, I don't need food. I don't need anything. I can read the whole day, and I feel interesting. So I have adapted with the culture of reading. So it's all about how much interested are you. So initially you say, yeah, I like to read medicine because I am a medical student. I want to be a doctor. If Allah say, inshallah you will be. If you read more, if you make more research, you see, this is a goal that you have. Your goal is to be a doctor. And being a doctor, you must read. You must read other doctors who have experience. That's what I'm talking about. You have to set a goal. Yes. Now, this one is who? Abshakul. You are getting my point. This is what I'm talking about. Set a goal. Your goal is to be a doctor. Now that motivates you to read. You want to be a lawyer. Read, because lawyers must read. You know? What's your goal of reading? My friend Munila, I'm happy to see you. It's a long time. I'm very, very glad to see you this night. I'm talking about the tips of reading skills. People are not reading. If you've missed, you will find me or you'll catch me later on. I'm going to put this video on my YouTube. And I was telling people, please share this video. Please share this link of this video. Let people come and learn this. Reading is knowledge. Reading helps you to know a lot of things that you don't know. Reading is the only way to make you pass your exams. Reading is the only way to make you show people that you have educated. Reading is the only way to make you reach everything you think about that you don't know. When I'm sick, I just read about what I'm suffering from. When I can read and find how can avoid sickness. Reading is power. Reading is knowledge. Reading gives you everything that you need to know. Number 6, which is very, very interesting, and I will call it a day. Apply what you read. When you are competitive, I'm using the word competitive, like you like people to see you being better with how you were last week. It means that you like to read more, get knowledge, then that knowledge, even when you write to them, when you speak to them, it reflects something new or different in you, and this will make you become a perfect person. I repeat, if you read more, and you practice what you read, I read like by making summaries. When you read an article, or you read about a story, or you read about a comic, make a summary of it. What does it talk about? Then this will help you to enhance your skill of reading. Also, when you read, you have knowledge in your heart. You have knowledge in your head. Talk that knowledge to people. Share this knowledge with people who don't read. They will enjoy your speech and they will say, this man is a public speaker. Why? Because you read and you get knowledge. And this helps you to develop yourself. My friends, I want to conclude this saying that what you need to know, what you are looking for from schools, what you are looking for from your teachers, it is written down in books. The more you read, it is the more you are going to develop yourself. I am begging you, and I'm requesting you, my friend, that read more, and you will change your life. When you look at our leaders in Africa, they never read. When you look at our friends, they don't read, so we follow them, and now we end up being without knowledge, and hence we claim that we are educated. We cannot invent new things because we don't know those who invented new things we are using today. What method did they use to make sure that they become what they are today? The more you read, the more you're going to achieve. I'm going to end with this message from Monila. She says, for me, when I'm reading, I feel like my mind thinks another things. So what's that? And what's the solution, please? Thank you very much for this question. You missed maybe my point number 3. I will repeat to answer your point, to answer your question. I said, be determined. When you are reading, you must switch off your phone. You must pay attention on what you are reading, because I gave an example of people who watch Musesere. When you know that Musesere is going to start, movie series, when you know that a movie series is going to start at 8, because you are determined, you leave everything that you are doing, you rush to go and start watching that movie, because you know the time is what? The time has come. As well as you want to achieve your dream of reading, please, your attention. Because if you are determined, your attention will be on that. Your attention should be on that. Then your mind also should be on that. If not, you will read, you will sit there, but you will never find any solution for this. So I am requesting you, be determined. Set a goal, what you want to read, and when should you finish it. If you do this, I am sure everything will be okay with you. Is there anyone who has a question that you want me to answer before I leave this episode for today about the skill of reading? My friends, I want you to be people who are transforming your life. Nasra, I've been with you. If you say, okay, why? I understand that you have understood me. I have talked about 5 points, 5 tips that you can use to develop your reading skills. Tip number 1, I talked about set reading goals. 2, I said set aside a time to read. 3, I talked about be determined. 4, I talked about preview the text that you read. 5, I talked about take notes as you read. And number 6, I've talked about practice or apply what you read. You can make summaries, or you can also try to speak what you have read. I hope you found the talk useful, because this channel is very important for all students around the world. My name is not Nasra, is Farmajo, so I can understand that this is Zainab Farmajo Osman. I think I have understood you now. I've got your point. Thanks, Saib. Thanks. Yeah, thank you very much. I am here to help you guys achieve and develop your life. Am I free to leave for tonight? Yes, thank you, Mr. Abshakul. I think this is Abshakul Diploma Morning. Yes, semester 1. Nowadays I don't see you. I don't know whether you went to California or you're in Canada. Yes, but I hope everything is all right. Guys, would you let me go? Oh, there is someone who has a question. If you have a question, please, I'm giving you some 1 minute to answer your question. Nasser Kasim still, you said, no, I'm not Zainab. I know only one person who's called Farmajo. That is, should be Zainab. That should be Zainab. Yeah, you are right, teacher. Yeah, she said this should be the guy in the diploma morning. Yes. Anyone with a question? Please, if you have a question, before I leave, you can pause it and I will answer. And I will request you that please, share this link, share with your friends. Soon you're going to make anniversary. That's true. Your anniversary, your YouTube channel. Very soon, yes, we are coming to, was it in October or November? Well, I'm very stupid about this. I don't remember very well. So, and it's very shame that you're going to make a year and still you don't have 1,000 people subscribers. What's wrong? And people who are talking useless things, they are getting subscribers. People are subscribing. Why people love things which are not good? You know, this channel is good for everyone and there is no subscribers. What's this? But I thank people who have been walking or who have been with me. I see a lot of them. People really. Thank you for loving me and thank you for really getting this thing getting advantage from this. At least by tonight, I must having at least these 14 people who are. I can see I'm remaining with 16 people to make at least 900. I think. Why don't you share with this with your friends and subscribe some people to this unit at least by tonight? I have at least 900. How do you think about this, guys? I cannot reach all the world without your help. It is only you who can help me to reach everywhere. Yes, Ibrahim Ali, you say, I started reading last month. I read a book called Hogami Nahafada. It means read yourself. When I finished that book, I felt more motivated than before. I started participating in discussion in class, alhamdulillah. This is what I was talking about. When you read, you'll get knowledge. And when you feel that knowledge, you feel like you want to talk. I cannot be without coming live because I feel like my knowledge is fading out. Next time you see me coming here, I'm going to talk about relationships and marriage, inshallah. I'm reading a lot about this. I'm piling a report about this. Guys, allow me to see you when you see me, and thank you for being with me tonight. Let me see you in another episode, inshallah. Bye-bye.